They called him the Ghost of the Ridge. For 40 years, Elias lived in a hand-built cabin deep in the Appalachian wilderness, miles from the nearest paved road. No internet, no phone, and no company. To the hikers who caught a rare glimpse of him, he was just a hermit who hated humanity. But Elias wasn't hiding from the world, he was waiting for it to find him. He had spent 4 decades in silence, guarding a secret that was buried under 40 years of dust and regret. 425-055, the backstory. In the summer of 1975, Elias was a different man. He was young, engaged to be married, and ready to start a life with a woman named Sarah. But on the eve of their wedding, a tragic misunderstanding tore them apart. Sarah vanished, and Elias, broken and ashamed, retreated into the forest. He made a vow. If he couldn't share his life with her, he wouldn't share it with anyone. He built his cabin on the very spot where they had shared their last sunset, turning his life into a living monument of what could have been. Year 055, 125. The discovery. The silence was finally broken last autumn. A young park ranger, tasked with clearing out an old abandoned post office in the valley, found a bag of dead mail that had been trapped behind a sorting shelf since the late 70s. Among the decayed envelopes was one addressed to Elias. When the ranger delivered it to the cabin, Elias's weathered hands shook. The postmark was dated August 12, 1975, the day after he had disappeared into the trees. 125-150, the revelation. The letter wasn't a goodbye. It was a confession. Sarah hadn't left him. She had been waiting for him at the train station, pleading for him to come and start a new life away from their small-town pressures. She had written, "I will go to the oak tree every year on our anniversary, hoping you'll find me." For 40 years, Elias had been sitting in the woods mourning a loss that didn't have to happen. He realized that while he was waiting for her in the shadows, she had been waiting for him in the light. 150-215, the emotional ending. Elias finally left the woods that day. He found that Sarah had passed away only 3 years prior, but she had never married. She had left her small home to a local charity with one condition, that the oak tree in the backyard never be cut down. Elias spent his final years sitting under that tree, finally home. It's a haunting reminder that sometimes, the walls we build to protect our hearts are the very things that keep us from our destiny. This is Real America Stories. A story of time lost, but a soul found. If this journey touched you, hit the like button and subscribe to join our community. Don't let your letter go unread. Reach out to someone you love today. What would you do if you lost